Might entertain it like a podcast with Julius. That's real quick though if you motherfuckers new to this.
Hopefully y'all had a good 4th of July. I know I did. But before we even get into that, because we blacked out, I ain't do no fireworks. But real quick though, man. Shout out to Bombarded Connections. I see you. SCA Cleaning Services, I see you. CTC Radio, Lord Sanctus, I see you. Stone Darn and Minx, I see you. TG Magical Creations, I see you. All Things 805, I see you. Hanging with the Carters, I see you. And last but not least, Young Boss Life Clothing, I see you. Everybody that I mentioned you can find on Etsy, TikTok, Google, MySpace, Facebook, everywhere, Amazon, everywhere. And in the great words of my dog Big Mike out of Straight Lakes, No Chase, buy a shirt. And if you don't sell shirts, buy some merch. You know I got Big Swank in the building with me. You know what I'm saying?
Big Swank, baby. That's usual.
Music that you are hearing is Dubs the Dog. Big shout out to you. This track right here is called Up Next. You know what I'm saying? You know I gotta give you your love. And
you got to send me this one.
Oh, I got you. Also, man, real quick though. Big shout out to my cousin Javon Bryant. He just got married to his lovely wife. Thea, I hope I'm saying it right. Thea, if I'm not saying it right, please forgive me. You know I wanted to be at that wedding, but you know I was having car problems and this and that. So, from me to you, I love you, cousin. Congratulations on getting married. And shoot, I can't wait to meet the wife and the kids, man. They need to know that they big cousin. You know what I'm saying? He's kind of crazy, but I'm gonna make sure that I get down there to the IE and we finna celebrate because that's a big thing. And make sure you save me some wedding cake because ain't no cake like wedding cake and baby shower cake. We can argue about that shit later.
Big facts.
Shit. So this 4th of July, I did not celebrate 4th of July only because of what the state of the country right now with the whole ice and everything like that. So I did stick to my blackout. I didn't do no fireworks. I didn't light no fireworks. I didn't partake in any fireworks. I didn't partake in celebrating 4th of July. I did host the show 4th of July. Shout out to Devin for including me in that. Pretty dope turnout. Big shout out to all the performers, everybody that popped up. And again, special thanks to you, Devin, for allowing me to be a part of what you do. We got some topics, and depending on how tonight goes, we will be doing a 714 link with the 805. We got some music, and we just might get into it. Swanko, what you got for us, man? How was your 4th? How was your weekend? I know you had the babies with you. I saw y'all seeing you.
Man, yeah, daddy daycare as usual. But no, I didn't do nothing for the 4th. Was it supposed to be like a blackout? Was that the thing?
Yeah, so back at home, right, we had made it a thing to where, and I know nobody listened because every year for the 4th, the city goes crazy. It goes up. I'm talking about there's nowhere. It sounds like war. Mm-hmm. This shit's cracking. But we decided to we call it blackout, and we're just not gonna celebrate. No fireworks, no nothing. And I did my part. I didn't even hold a lighter on the 4th of July.
That's funny. Yeah, see, I didn't even know that was that. Well, you said that's something only from like back home y'all was doing.
Yeah, like I guess. I don't know if it tried to go viral. From what I saw, it went viral.
Okay.
It had what? 50,000 people that was vibing with it.
Okay.
But I had called a couple of my people from back home, and they were still like, man, fuck all that. I don't give a shit about none of that. We still finna blow shit up. Yeah. So I thought that shit was funny. But as far as me and celebrating the actual holiday, nah, I'm good. I'm still gonna take my holiday pay, but I'm not. I didn't partake in any type of fireworks or nothing like that.
Yeah, I didn't. I had the kids, but they did something with their moms and then came to my house after type of thing. So I was just like working kind of until they came through. So we didn't really do much. They see some fireworks from the window. You feel me?
Word.
Other than they went to like other little barbecues with the other side of their family, but
Hey, speaking of fireworks, boom, bop, bing, put him on his pockets, nigga.
Man.
He ain't putting nobody on his pockets anytime soon. Did you see what happened to 4Extra's hand?
I was literally just gonna say that, bro. And damn, you know what's crazy though? It's funny because I was gonna make a video about that over the weekend because I seen a lot of people saying like, "Oh, now that he blew up his hand, ain't nobody gonna spare you in jail because you got one hand or this and that." But,
that's scary.
But what I thought is like, you niggas better hope he don't get one of those mechanical hands.
Oh shit, the iRobot hand.
If that nigga 4Extra gets hold of any type of mechanical, bionic, ceramic, even what T-Rail got, if that nigga get any type of hard material on his hand,
99.
yeah, you niggas don't want to fight that nigga. If he get the good one, if he get the one that do this and shit,
99.
it's over. It's not even a fair fight no more.
Did you see the picture?
The first ones I seen, that shit had me like I was speechless. Okay, I ain't even gonna lie. I was like, damn,
that nigga hand looked like a bowl of spaghetti.
Just
I was like, ugh. Like I didn't even realize it was him until later. I didn't know that was him.
Yeah, when I first seen it, I was like, nah, ain't no way. 4Extra?
What the fuck was he holding?
It was those. So I don't know if you watched his story from the day, but that nigga had two quarter dynamites. It looked like they got a dynamite stick and just cut a quarter off it with the flint and steel or whatever. And from what I read is that there were some faulty ones. So I believe they said he was in a car. They was driving. So supposedly that right after he lit him, they like the fuse just like it was like a split second fuse. Like he lit the bitches and wasn't even enough time to throw them out. And that's how it happened. So them niggas bought them from the wrong person. Bought them fentanyl grenades.
Man.
The fentanyl fireworks.
That's crazy. My whole thing is, why the fuck are you holding fireworks and like that's just not a sparkler. This shit ain't no Roman candle. If you don't put that shit on the floor.
Well, no, that's what they said, that the fuse went so quick. Well, first, before I say that, exactly my thoughts is like, either way, I'm putting any firework down.
Yeah.
And then I'm lighting it, and even if that fuse is short, at least I got the step backs. You know
That's
what I mean?
I'm saying. Because, like, what's the first thing niggas doing is when they like, as soon as they hear that, niggas is out of there. Hell no.
Yeah,
but
so,
for his whole, I mean, like.
So, and I think they were in the car from what I heard, too. So, it's like.
This nigga lit the shit in the car?
Well, his video before that even happened, he had like a bunch of stories, it's not funny. I shouldn't say it's funny, but.
Yeah, it's not funny.
And I'm only saying this because this is already.
Mom spaghetti.
Yeah, exactly. I'm only saying this because this is already stuff that's out. I'm not saying anything that's new or anything like that. But X4 had said like I told y'all not to be playing with them explosives, and look what you're saying. But then he says because earlier in the day, and them saying at the post, he posts himself at the fireworks spot. And he says, I'm blowing somebody up. I'm blowing somebody's house up today. I'm blowing you up. Hey, where you? I'm blowing niggas up today. And it's funny because niggas was like, well, he didn't lie.
No, you're not.
No, well, the nigga said he didn't lie. It just happened to be himself.
Man, you can't be playing. You gotta watch what the hell you be saying,
explosives.
Bruh.
That's what he said.
You gotta watch what you be saying.
And supposedly, I'm not saying this is real. I just seen somebody report this. But supposedly there was a person with him when it happened, and supposedly half their face got blown off.
Damn.
That's the story. But I don't know if that's true. I haven't seen any further reports on that.
That was surprisingly. Okay, well, before I get into that, I do want to shout my boy Ryan out. Somebody was doing some fireworks in his backyard, caught on fire.
Damn.
So I did try to reach out to him, but he didn't answer the phone. So Ryan, I really hope y'all are okay over there. use Sophie Cat. I really hope you guys are good over there. If there's anything that you need, you know I got you. I mean, I'm only 2.5 hours away, but I got you. He came out. He came out a couple weeks ago to come see me perform across the street at Levity. So that's like my people for real, for real. So
Shout out to
I
him,
had
man.
saw the story. I saw his story, and it was just fire, and I had liked it because I just be liking shit without even looking at it.
Sometimes I do that.
And he was like, "Dang, fool, you fucking, you're hearting my house being on fire." And he's like, "Hi, JK, man, I'm just messing with you." And I was like, "Wait, what? What happened?" He's like, "No, my backyard caught on fire." And I was like, "What the fuck?" So you call after that, you know what I'm saying? Like, but you know, hopefully, Ryan, I'm gonna call you again. And I know you straight. I know it's just your backyard, and I'm pretty sure everything got taken care of. But yeah, just be safe. Like, yeah, we joking around about the shit, but any type of explosive is dangerous. I don't give a shit if it's a sparkler. I watched my little cousin. Shout out to my cousin Eru. His daughter, he had came with me one 4th of July, and the sparkler had died down, and his daughter grabbed the part where it was hot,
the cherry.
and she let it go. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, she didn't get burned bad enough because it was like one of those. You know what I'm saying? It was one of those. But any type of explosive, anything that has to do with fire, y'all better be careful and proceed with caution. But besides that story and extra shit getting extra crispy, normally I see a lot more incidents. There was not a lot of incidents or accidents this year. At least that was posted.
Yeah, I didn't see too many shootings or anything crazy out of the norm, for that matter. Other than today, I see on the 4 extra thing, but I seen the picture of his thumb separate. Did you see that picture?
Mm-mm.
It was just a picture of just that nigga thumb sitting there on the ground.
Damn.
Nastiest shit I ever seen.
I just saw cuz like this.
Yeah, just with the hand, with the claw. Yeah, with the glove, I mean, my bad.
Damn, yo. Hey, 4 extra, man. Get well soon.
Definitely,
Be
man.
careful
Prayers,
with that
condolences,
shit.
rest up, all that.
That shit is crazy. And humble yourself, nigga. Humble yourself. I don't know you that well, and I hope that I'm wrong. But the only thing I see of you is just putting bullshit out into the world.
No, he be having some good shit. I mean,
Yeah, see,
50-50.
That's what I want to hear. That's
50-50.
exactly what I want to
50-50,
hear. Because that's not, you know how this shit go.
Yeah.
The stupid shit is what gets
yeah, that's what you gotta steer away
that's
from.
what gets all the fucking attention is the stupid shit.
That's what he got his bread and butter, kind of. Not the stupid shit. But a lot of the antics is
right.
And
him
if you get that
beating niggas up.
if he get that mechanical hand, then I think he really gonna act crazy.
Extra viral.
He about to act really out of character. He about to go crazy. That's for sure.
Dude, if you sock somebody with a mechanical arm, you get in jail time.
I mean, he used to that. He used to the jail time. So
Oh,
like,
facts.
It's like
facts.
shit, nigga. I'm gonna be in there with the homies.
Facts.
You know we gonna have a
saying?
mechanical arm dorm.
That nigga ain't allowed. Look, he ain't allowed to arm wrestle. He ain't allowed to shoot no dice.
No, nothing.
That nigga can't play pool. I'm not. Nah, bro.
The dice I be rolling.
That shit. He can't do shit. Damn, you can't. Damn, I'm sorry. Hey, well, no, he got another hand. Never mind. I ain't gonna say that shit out loud.
You see over the weekend? I also seen Drake's new song.
Drake got a track out?
A new song out, yeah, and a few things about that before I speak more on the track. But it's funny because in the track he's addressing. It's like a lot of people say that Kendrick has to mention Drake to stay relevant, but everything Drake does and says is like now it has to. If Drake doesn't say anything about the beef or the people involved, his music seems like it's just Even the music, even the song to me, I'm gonna say now I didn't really care for it. I won't say it's his worst song. But I definitely like just the energy. Everything is just off. It's not even there. It's just the corniness is there. But it's even funnier that I seen he did a live stream and he was like riding around and supposedly he got into an altercation with some dude. I don't know if he was because in the video I don't really see the dudes. Almost like a fake altercation. Like I honestly think there was nobody there that he was talking to. But I'm not gonna say there wasn't because all the Drake fans would be like, no, he was right. Come for me. No, this single was right there. See, but either way, that's neither here or there. In the video, something happens where the dude and Drake get into it, like somehow, but you don't see them. You could just hear Drake's voice, and he's just like, "Oh, what's up, pussy? Where you at, pussy?"
Drake saying
yeah,
this?
like, "Hey, pull up now, man. Don't be quiet now, bad man." With his Canadian accent, that shit had me dying the way he was talking. Like, you know what? Matter of fact, I'm gonna play the clip for you right here, because me and somebody got into a slight debate. I'll say, not an argument on that, and I could see the comment popped up.
Drake, man. Drake,
Right.
just stop. Just knock it off. You lost.
Oh no, this one's not it. This is the song. Did you want to play the snippet? Can we? We can't play the snippet of the song, can we?
Probably not.
Yeah. So,
Y'all
it's
go
on the
look it
YouTube
up.
post.
Yeah, go look it up. Y'all
Yeah.
find it.
It's the. Yeah. But I'm gonna play the first punchline for you. That's
All
it.
right.
We should be able to get away with that. So,
Oh, was that the shit he was directing?
what did I miss? Yeah.
He was directing that shit at Ross.
Well, from what I'm seeing in the comments, LeBron is a big part of that.
Who fucking socked LeBron in the face?
No, not the punch part.
Oh, okay.
No,
okay.
not that. But the song, the "What Did I Miss" has the like when he said niggas was at the pop out and now they still dick riding like right next to me or something like that. Supposedly that's aimed at LeBron.
Drake.
But the punch in the mouth part just had me dying because it's like, Drake, you not punching nobody in the mouth. In the video, he gets into. I'm gonna double back on that part, but in the video, he gets into it with the guy, and supposedly it's like he's checking him and whatever. But it just sounds so goofy and funny, and nothing happens out of that. But back to the song, it's like I just thought that first punchline was funny. Niggas get punched in the mouth on DLC on some dead guys. On the dead guys, like
Drake.
just that one punchline alone. Niggas get punched in the mouth on some TLC shit on the dead guys.
Stop, Drake. Stop.
That's what I'm saying, bro.
Just make the music and shut the fuck up. Like, stop.
And then the whole video, he's in there doing
Okay.
doing all this. Like, come on, man.
That shit's gonna come back to you. Like, I get it. You're like one of the world's most protected, but knock it. Stop. Leave it alone.
It's just funny.
This shit's about to be almost 2 years old. Fucking leave it alone.
Exactly.
You lost.
Still mentioning the pop out, still doing, and then the fact that you still doing this, but you suing this man, you trying to sue about, like, how you gonna sit here and be trying to egg on the beef that you suing somebody about?
You know what's this is what the fuck is annoying to me about it. I still like Drake, but let it go, Gina. Let it go.
Yeah, I don't hate Drake, but he's just so corny to me now.
Fucking like,
Just
come
so
on,
corny.
dog. Like, and this is shitty timing because the homie just performed a track that he did with Drake, and nobody fucking appreciated it. And like I did, I was vibing with it because it's like, hold on. I even said it on the mic, like, y'all niggas didn't just hear that shit. Shout out to my nigga Uno and happy birthday, Phyllis Driller. They performed an exclusive track featuring Drake, and everybody just was acting like nigga, wait, what? Drake?
You got a song featuring like a non-AI verse?
Nigga, this nigga. They're bigger deals than what people really think. They really are. People, I don't want to say people take them for granted. I just think people don't really understand how big they are because of how accessible they are.
Yeah.
And this is Philly and Uno that I'm talking about. They got some real futures. I was feeling like this. I was feeling like this with about King too. These niggas got futures with niggas that you would go YouTube. They performed a track that they did with fucking Drake. I don't care what the state is with Drake. It's fucking Drake. If you did a track with Drake, I'm gonna let it be known. My nigga Swanko did a track with fucking Drake, niggas, like, I'm literally like, do y'all niggas hear what the fuck is going on? Uno said, fuck it, I don't give a fuck. It's all good. Hey, Default, play the next track. And I'm like, and I'm just standing there like, this nigga just did a track with fucking Drake. Him and Philly got a track with fucking Drake.
Yeah, it depends on the song. You know what I'm saying? I feel like that's the big thing with music is a lot of times a lot of people get big features for people, but just because you get a big feature for somebody doesn't mean it's automatically, you know.
That's true. That's true.
I'd be interested.
But it's fucking Drake.
I'd be interested to hear it, but yeah, but it's like for even hearing that, I'm like that. It's like how you said with the timing for me, because I think that's big no matter what.
Yeah.
No matter
and
what,
that's
major. But it's like hearing that, I'm like for me, no disrespect to him, but it's like I won't feel sad or not if I don't hear it or not. You know what I mean? Like
because of the state that Drake's in. So it's like
exactly.
That's like if I was fucking
nothing personal to Uno.
Facts.
Just the song,
facts.
You know?
But like if I make music, let's say I did make music, right? Let's say I did make music and I had R. Kelly on the future. People probably wouldn't be too thrilled about it because of the state.
Like I think it'll generate plays. My bad. Go ahead.
No, that was it. You're good.
I was gonna say I think it'll still like generate like a good enough probably reaction and everything. And depending, because if the song's a banger, then he's gonna do, you know, then it's gonna be big. But if not, and I'm just using him as an example. But if the song's like not that big, I think it'll still do like somewhat of what it needs to. It just probably won't have as much of a major reaction as like a bigger feature. You know, not a bigger feature, but like someone bigger getting a Drake feature.
And see, and this is I can appreciate it coming from you because you make music and I don't. So we get those two perspectives.
Yeah,
so
for sure.
For me, it's like my niggas. Like I could call him on the phone right now. You telling me the homeboy that I'm on the phone with got a track with fucking Drake.
That's how it be though. It's even like that for even me though for some, because I feel like, because if I was Uno, I would be just, nigga. I don't give a fuck. Nobody can tell me nothing. Like
that's how I'm feeling.
How
like,
I would feel if I was,
and I don't even have the song. I'm feeling like,
exactly.
man, shit. Nobody can tell me shit. That's my homeboy.
Exactly. And I was gonna say, like, even for me, like, and growing up in Oxnard, it's like it's so close to LA that you encounter a lot of these things. That's why I've never been like super starstruck anytime meeting famous people or stuff, because I've always known people that have had songs with big artists or doing stuff, you know, with things. Even like Kyle, for example. Like I've known Kyle for so long and I've performed so many shows with him and stuff. So when I see him and run into him, it's just like seeing a nigga that I've known for a while and stuff.
Yeah.
Even seeing him when he got the Netflix special, it's like, that's crazy that the homie that I used to see just running around here now, I see the nigga on Netflix, you know, or even I have decently big features that I haven't really put out yet, but even other people out here, Bake and other people, they're doing big things and getting features, and, you know, I love to see it. So it's like, that's definitely major if Uno got that, especially for someone from the 805.
Yeah, nigga, like, and see, and I can't tell you how many times I've said this shit on this pod, but I really don't understand who I be really knowing and having these connections with, because it's like, and by any means, I'm not saying that like if I didn't know I would act any different, because I fucking wouldn't. If honestly, I probably would have distanced myself.
For sure.
You know what I'm saying? Like I really be finding out shit way after the fact.
And that goes to show you how humble a lot of artists or people are from out here, because the fact that you don't find out till after, maybe like after knowing somebody for a while, that lets you know you're not around the type of artists or people that are just trying to put, like, nigga, I know Drake, you know, every day it's like, hey, I got that Drake feature, I got that Drake feature, or niggas ain't trying to sit there and put it in your face, which for Uno, that would be smart not to be telling everybody you got a Drake feature, because that's something big, but not even just for him, for people that could be like, they got a song with somebody not as big as Drake, and they're just like every day, like, yeah, nigga, I'm that nigga with that one song, with that one feature. You know, they're not people that's putting it in you. Even for you, I think the first time we ever talked about people that I worked with was like, well, after we got like 7 episodes in or something, you know. So it's like, other than the interview, and even in our interview, I don't think I dove deep into like my features and people I've worked with. So it's like you trip out. I mean, I trip out still all the time. Like people I've
Shit,
worked
I
run
trip
into.
out
I'm like,
all the time. Like,
I'm like,
what the
damn.
hell? Like, I'm just glad that y'all call me. Period. You know what I'm saying? Like, the same way I'm looking at y'all and proud of y'all is the same way I get the shit back. So it's like everybody's fucking winning. But it's like, damn,
100%.
like, hold on. Like, what's going on here?
Yeah, I just wish there could be a little more unity all throughout. Like if the 805 can
I'm working on it.
Yeah, if we can really lock it in and really get a lot more people on the same page and the same studio sessions in the same rooms and with the same promotion scheme, I think the 805 could become a big staple of like talent, like a spot where now there's talent coming out of there. Like
it'll be a big market.
Yeah, exactly. So
I brought up R. Kelly, and this was I have done my best to stay away from this shit because it is not my lane. And honestly, what I'm about to speak about, I'm here for the fucking jokes. I don't give a shit about nothing else, and I don't condone none of this shit that's happened. I don't give a shit. I am here for comedic purposes only when it comes to these topics. Diddy's free now? Or he got, okay, so Diddy he pled not, or the verdict was him not guilty.
On 3 accounts, I believe. 2 were guilty, I think 3 weren't.
My thing is, he getting out before R. Kelly.
Is it facts that he's actually getting out soon, though?
I don't fucking know. I'm
I
here
know
for comedic purposes only.
That's funny as fuck.
All I know is
he might get out. Shit, where the fuck is R. Kelly at right now? What are you looking like?
He's locked up. That's what I'm saying.
I kept up with R. Kelly.
Diddy did way worse than R. Kelly from what I think.
No.
Okay,
allegedly.
Yeah. Educate me.
No. I'm saying what you say is right, but I'm saying allegedly because if he's found not guilty on 3, then you can't say he did worse if he's not guilty of those charges.
True.
So but I have to see. I need to see.
Oh, but wait, just because you're not guilty don't mean you didn't do it.
Hey,
don't mean
you did. Hey, but fuck, hey. Don't be saying that. That's what I nigga like me say. Hold the motherfucking on. I ain't do it.
I know a lot of niggas that beat the case.
No, you know what's crazy? That's the crazy thing about slightly going off of that, but that's the crazy thing about civil and federal cases that trip me out. With the OJ case, I'll use for example. This nigga OJ beat the case that he did not, did the glove don't fit, must have quit. Shit.
Yeah.
So I died because I seen a documentary, because there's like 1,000 documentaries about the OJ thing, but I had finally seen one that was really good, and they go into the part that I had never seen, where a big part of it is about the civil case that happens like right after the federal, and in the civil case, he loses that one and has to admit that he killed her.
Yeah, that shit was.
That's the wildest thing to me. Like
that shit sound like you lost a bet. I didn't agree with that shit.
But it's crazy that you lost a federal case, which I could easily see why. I mean, won the federal case, which if you watch the documentary on that, there's so much. It's so easy to see why he won. You know what I mean? Because it's clear to see that it's clear to see that he's guilty as fuck. Myself, if no one else won't say it, for sure, OJ guilty. But when you see the fact that he had to admit it straight up, like, yeah, I did do it in the civil case, and had to pay out the money, which I think he never even paid out the money. And that's just wild to me, like you can beat one case on one side but lose it on another.
Yeah, but
civil's money, so it's not, you don't get jail time on civil.
It don't make sense to me, man. It don't, like, I'm too black and white. Like, did you do it or not? Like, yeah, there's gonna be an explanation behind it, but did you fucking do it or not? Okay, so you did it. How do I break this down small? Okay. Speed limit's what here? 65.
Yeah.
You got pulled over for speeding. You did 78 in a 65 zone, okay? Did you exceed 65 miles an hour? Yes, but I had to get to the hospital because there was an emergency. Okay, that's cool. Morally, you're correct, but you still broke the law.
Yes.
Which is some bullshit, but you're guilty of, you know what I'm saying? It's
See, with that right there, the thing is, you're able to conduct everything that you would need right there, like conducting the investigation, having evidence is all right there because you've seen the crime yourself in action. So it's very easy to say that. But when you're pulling up to a house with 2 people dead and one nigga that was there not dead, you can't just be black and white. You know what I mean?
Facts.
There's a lot more intangibles to that.
Facts.
So that's the tricky part of it. You know, that's why to me it's like the civil. I mean, I don't want to say niggas should go. You know, if you do what you do, you got to take it up with God either way. But
Facts.
it's just crazy that a nigga could clearly be guilty, like in the civil case, but have gotten away with the federal case, and then that's wild.
I'm just gonna do my best to keep my shit clean, bruh.
For sure.
R. Kelly is in that bitch pissed the fuck off.
No pun intended.
I swear I didn't do that shit on purpose, man. My life is.
That's what I mean. I was like, damn, I thought you was gonna do it.
I didn't do it on purpose. I'm
like-
just look. This is the blessing of my comedy. I don't even have to try. And I'm not popping my shit. I'm just saying it literally just happens.
Yeah, for sure.
But he's pissed off in there. Like, how the fuck what are you playing with me right now?
That nigga there like
You gotta be joking.
I've been doing like the tray off of Bad Boy.
Oh yeah, he's in there slapping all the inmates. He is
That nigga in there punching shit.
he is pissed right now.
Yeah.
Hey, honestly, I think that they're about to create a fucking monster.
Where the
Either
fuck
that-
is Boondocks when you need it?
Oh man, come on, man.
Where are Boondocks for all this shit? There's so much shit that's going on that
Boondocks predicted, like The Simpsons.
facts.
Shit
Actually, I didn't
crazy.
think about that. Now I'm thinking about the episode with Gangstalicious or whatever
Yep.
the shit is.
Yep.
Crazy.
Yeah, man. Hey, R. Kelly, hold your head, bruh.
Man.
I know you just hot in there. You dog.
Suge too. Suge Knight in there like, ooh, I was trying to get my hands on that nigga.
That shit. Oh man, that shit. Yeah, dog. R. Kelly is in there sweating.
Yeah, that's crazy.
He just count like, you mean to tell me he did this, and that, and there's tapes, like tapes. R. Kelly only had one tape.
True.
You know what I'm saying? And like, again, this is shit that I don't follow. This is shit that I know very little about, so I should not be talking about it. But again, comedic purposes, okay? I'm clowning. From the little information that I think I know, they did somewhat of the same shit. They was both they was doing some extra shit with people that some of them, or no, I think all of them were consensual. It's just they both freaky as hell. You shouldn't get no prison time from being a freak. I'm just saying.
Slightly different. So, well, this is what's crazy about it because I've seen a woman come out recently that said she was one of the underage women that was
In which case?
In the Diddy's case. And so she was saying like, this is not right. What's going on? This monster's getting free and all. So that sounds, but I wasn't there, but it sounds unconsensual. But then again, you know, some women come out of the woodworks with the story when they weren't even at the party. So it's hard to see what is what and whatnot, know what exactly was consensual or not. Because it's the dude that actually I just seen that's suing Cassie.
Oh,
and
shit.
Him, now one of the dudes that was having sex with
shit.
him.
Hey, real quick though, my bad. Something just clicked. If it's underage and it's consensual, it's still fucking wrong. I don't give a shit. If they are underage and still give consent, that's not fucking consent.
No,
but
for
go
sure,
on. I had
Definitely.
to get that shit off real quick though.
No, that's real. That's real.
But you said a dude is suing Cassie?
Yeah, one of the dudes that he supposedly was paid to be doing the do with them and whatnot, and something's going on. He's trying to get paid for damages, and 'cause I guess women are bashing him. And he came out. I didn't watch his full story, but I seen that's happening, and I've seen a lot of people were saying that Cassie's not just a victim, that she's a little suspectish and whatnot. And I'm not saying she is. I'm just saying don't kill the messenger. I'm just saying what I see. But,
Yeah, I had some questions about Cassie's situation, and
a lot of red flags.
this is my thing, all right? and I'm going to speak very, 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 very general here. Girls don't like to lose. Girls are very territorial, and girls don't want you seeing, girls don't want to see other girls in a spot that they used to be in, especially when it's a man of power. Women, fight me. I don't give a shit if the dude was a piece of shit or not. The last thing you want to see is his new bitch where you used to be. So,
yeah, there's a lot of that. There's so much with that story.
I'm just saying, like, and again, this is me not knowing nothing. I know women though. I know women. Yeah. Women are very competitive. Women are very territorial. Even if it's not theirs no more.
Facts.
Let them see they baby daddy doing better than them.
Sober. I'll never be able to live that down.
I bet he ain't beat your ass like he beat my ass though. Like stupid shit.
I never done that part though.
I've never done that. I've never done that. I'm just saying, these girls, they can hate you. They can hate you. You could be the biggest piece of shit in the world. But if there was a point where you ever provided for her, or if you made her look good and you took care of her, and y'all decided to go separate ways, and the next girl comes in, you're gonna feel some type of way, and you're gonna slide in them DMs because you want your position back.
Facts.
So that's where I was at with the Cassie shit. If I was her, I'd just take my $30 million and be done with the shit.
For sure.
You know what I'm saying? R. Kelly, hold your head, bruh.
Hold your head, for sure.
He's gonna kill somebody.
Man.
He gonna kill somebody.
He gonna pee on someone.
I want that Diddy treatment. Well, not that Diddy treatment, but
yeah, he probably do. Shit.
Yo,
I'm more stuck in there.
What the fuck? All right. Something interesting. All right. I want to get into this because I have been going through a lot in these past months. There's been a whole bunch of shit going on, and I have had more than a few people that are close to me tell me that I need to do this more. I need to start being a little more selfish with my generosity, and I need to start protecting my energy. So, for those that need to hear it, 3 ways to protect your energy, all right? Number 1, accept without rescuing. That is that's a problem that I used to have. You know what I'm saying? I don't even know where to begin, dog. I take a lot of pride in being everybody's safe space.
So I was going to say, break down for the people exactly what accept without rescuing.
Right. And I'm gonna need your help on this shit too. So I take a lot of pride in being people's safe space. All right. I love the fact that you can come to me with everything and nobody else would fucking know. All right. I know a lot about a lot of people, and you will never hear me speak about it out loud. Never. Why? Because that was meant for us. I hold that shit dearly. I got too much shit that I am taking to the grave. And again, like I love it. It's a really good feeling for everyone. Literally everyone can come to me with their shit, and by the time we're done having a conversation, they can walk out of there feeling refreshed. That was, besides giving the advice, I really don't know how to say it. I don't want to say that I rescued them or that I saved them, because at the end of the day, I'm still gonna let you know, like, well, that's still your shit that you got to deal with. Mm-hmm. You just gotta stop listening to everybody. You know what I'm saying? But I can accept that you have the issue. I can accept that you have a problem, but you have to accept it also, and you have to accept that I'm not gonna bail your ass out.
Okay.
Just because you got the problem don't mean I have the problem. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm here to help you with your trauma, but you're not finna dump it on me. And if you see that I have the means to fix it, don't expect me to fucking fix it.
Yeah.
Because before, when I was younger, I used to be like that. Like, don't trip. I got you. I was the type that would give away what the fuck I needed right back. And yeah, it was cool that they issues is gone, but now they issues is mine now.
Yep.
Can't do that shit no more.
Nope.
Too old for that shit.
100%.
You know, so what I think accept without rescuing is, yeah, go ahead and you can be the shoulder to cry on, but they can't stay here.
Yeah.
I'm not going to save you, because if I save you and keep saving you and keep saving you and keep saving you, I'm no longer your rescuer. I'm no longer your safe space. I then become your enabler.
So you're like, pretty much like you're like, I'm here to hear you out. I'm here to give you positive feedback, but I am not here to put that money in your pocket that you need to make that rent.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
Exactly. And yeah, I'm guilty of that shit too, dog.
I could drive you if you need to go pick it up. You feel me? I could even. I mean, that might be partially rescuing, but not doing everything for somebody.
Correct.
You know what I mean? And
correct.
Keeping them boundaries, setting boundaries,
setting fucking boundaries, and that's another one that
100%.
I need to work on. You know what I'm saying? Because it's been causing a little bit of turmoil in my life. I need to learn to, stiff arm. I need to learn how to, you know what I'm saying? And it's just, that's just how I am by nature. You know what I'm saying? If you know me, I'm gonna hug you.
Yeah.
Hey, come here, dog. Come here. I'm gonna hug you.
No, for sure. I'm a people person too.
Yeah.
And what is it? A people pleaser? Is that the one where you want to see everybody happy?
Yeah.
So,
yeah. And it's getting, like I said, it's getting to the point where it can cause some issues with the ones that are near and dear to me, the ones that I go to. You know what I'm saying? So I need to be a little more selfish with my generosity. Like this, and this shit, like when I was listening to it, it hit really personal. You know what I'm saying? I don't like to make a lot of shit about me, but I have to make a lot of shit. I have to make this about me because it's been a problem these last couple of months. And it's just, this is me reflecting. And Swank, I want to thank you for allowing me to do that with you. Because I don't be fucking, my brother's not here. Kellen, where your ass at, nigga?
Man.
Natasha, where the fuck? I mean, and I know I can call them.
Yeah.
LaShonda, you know what I'm saying? My sister, my mom. I know I can call them.
Yeah.
But sometimes that's just not enough because I'm a hugger. You know what I'm saying? So that was the first one. Everybody's probably like, "Oh my gosh, nigga, your phone's not to your face." That's because the letters are extra big. All right, number 2. Define the relationship. Redefine the relationship. Don't end it.
Okay.
So,
you got to really elaborate on that one.
So that's
a tough one right there.
Yeah. So what I took it as, again, these hit deep for me
For sure.
because these are things that I need to work on, and it's about time I fucking found something to work on.
You and me both.
Because y'all know, I don't like talking about myself. Whenever, hey, how's it going? Even though shit's hard, I still have too much good. Excuse me. I still have too much good to look back on.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, this might be happening with the kids, and this might be happening with the family, and this, and that. But did another sold out show. I'm getting booked left and right. Motherfuckers is rocking with the podcast. People are recognizing me on the street. I got a job. My fucking shoes are clean. I got stones on my neck. I'm not sick. You know what I'm saying?
Say, most importantly, you healthy and loved.
Man,
so.
I'm healthy and I'm loved. So what the fuck do I got to complain about?
Yeah.
But when you have a complex like that, and again, this is my shit. When you have a complex like that, it can come off as that nothing's wrong with you. No, I got a lot of shit wrong with me, and this is what's wrong with me.
You hit that one on the nail. I didn't want to cut you off, but that's some real shit.
Yeah, man.
Right there.
The shit hit. The shit hit. So, redefine the relationship, not end it. So I do think that goes back to setting those boundaries. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm everybody's brother. Everyone. And I love it. I'm everybody's brother. maybe I shouldn't be for some people.
Facts. You might have to be a stepdad or something.
You know what I'm saying?
And get that pootie tang.
Redefine. Let me use an example. I work with kids, and some of these kids are very small. Like they can be 4 years old.
Okay.
These kids, when Mr. Julius steps into the building, they know what time it is. They know they're gonna get the hug. They know they're gonna have a good time. Now, if I have to put you in your place, I will. And they take that even more to heart because of how much they care about me.
Facts.
Like, yeah, they might cry a little bit, and how could you do this to me? But then it's like, they still gonna hug me, even though I said you can't have that right now.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? With all that being said, I've had more than a handful of these kids call me dad. That was a relationship that I had to redefine. That was a boundary that I had to put in place. Whoa.
Yeah.
I'm not your dad.
Yeah.
I'm Mr. Julius. Don't call me dad.
Unless I could claim you on them taxes.
That nigga, word.
Okay.
Word. Yeah. But that was, I guess, like, and I'm learning everything in real time. So, like, the way that I can do that with these kids is the way that I need to do that with some of my homies and some of my homegirls.
100%.
I need to learn to set them those boundaries.
I was going to ask you that, too, because when you first had said it, just because of some of the conversations we've had outside of, what's going on in life. But I was thinking it was more of a relationship when I first was like hearing that, but then as you broke it down, that makes, because that can go for any relationship.
Yeah,
you know
period.
What I mean?
Yes,
like,
yes, 100%.
So when I look at it like that, that's like, yeah, that's true, because there's definitely friendships or not boyfriend and girlfriend, but relationships with people that have been lost over things that, like you said, could have just been redefined over communication, boundary set, and understanding. Definitely, instead of losing, it could have been redefined.
Yeah, like relationships. If there's no boundaries, relationships can get lost, lines can get crossed, and lines can get blurred, and there can definitely be a lot of misunderstanding.
Man.
For the specific situation that you're speaking about, I gotta take all the blame on that shit because I was only looking through my lens, my perspective.
Yeah.
By the time I understood everything else, it was a little too late.
Yeah, yeah.
But again, that was a relationship that should have just been redefined, not ended.
Yeah.
And as of this moment, from what I've been told, there's no coming back from that. Now, it just is what it is, but it's like, I need to stop being so damn naive, and I also need to start saying how the fuck I feel.
Facts.
Because I'm a very non-confrontational person, but I'm with the shits, homie.
Yeah. That's be the problem with you quiet motherfuckers.
You know what I'm saying? Like there's, and I'm not about the bullshit.
Mm-hmm.
That is not what my life is about. I want no bullshit in my life. But for those that do know, I'm with the full bullshit. I'm with it.
That's how it is, man. That's what the like you said, sometimes, and that's the thing, because even me myself is like, sometimes I don't communicate the best. Even before, I just want to get to the point where I'm like, I'm gonna see this nigga one day, or see this person, whoever it is, confront them, and then or I'm not gonna. Versus like, we could just figure it out right then and there, wherever I have the conversation, and the shit would probably just be done. I know there's so many things in the world that literally just a simple conversation could fix it. Even if it's not specifically gonna mean that, like, if say, I'm just gonna use us as an example. If we had a falling out and we had a conversation, it wouldn't specifically have to mean that we have to be friends again, but at least we get an understanding to go separate ways.
That's the word right there.
Yep. And so it's like, so many even with gangbanging, I know you got hella homies, and I got hella homies. Where even,
hey,
you know,
hey,
you know,
hey, Yak Wiz over here, Big J, C Lo, Deuce Strike, Gangsta Crip was cracking. Move.
so you already know. For that matter, it's like it's so many things that didn't happen where like a small. But then you already know a lot of niggas like to fight anyway. So a lot of times just
Oh yeah,
a lot of times
yeah.
catching the fade is the way we communicate in that
See,
scenario.
Yeah,
you know,
and I think I really do believe it's different with men.
for 100%.
You know what I'm saying? Like, God forbid we step outside and we fight. We getting a beer after the shit.
Exactly. We smoke a blunt, get a beer.
You know what I'm saying? I don't hate nobody.
Because
I hate situations, but I don't hate nobody.
No, for sure, 100%. And it's like brothers in arms always, whether it's against the person or not. It's like those type of experiences. No matter what, you're gonna gain that respect for someone, you know. Versus like depending on if it's starting off of 100, like if it's a disagreement and we like nigga, you know, yada yada, and we squabble, then we can squash it. Versus like a nigga shot my brother or so, you know.
Oh
Obviously,
yeah.
See,
yeah. That's yeah.
Obviously, there's some things.
There's
like
some
that.
shit that there's no coming back.
Yeah, exactly. So, but for the most part, there's a lot of things that communication, I'm sure, easily could have.
Yeah, word, man, and like it does. With the more people that can be involved in any type of situation, the more clouded it can get, the more messier it can get. It's just finding that neutral ground. Setting that boundary, you know what I'm saying?
Redefining that relationship.
Like,
you know.
exactly. Redefining the relationship. Don't end it, you know? And I'm not saying that this does not apply to every relationship but things can still be forgiven. But yeah, man, like this is just shit that I'm working on. So
Yeah, find what works for you. Also, you know,
yeah.
If it does work for you, then even better. But don't shoot the messengers.
Oh yeah, yeah. Again, I'm with the.
You feel me?
Redefine the relationship. Don't end it. You know, and my third one is protect your frequency like it's sacred. Now that is. I kind of already do that.
I was gonna
say
know
what I'm saying?
That's the one I don't do enough, but that's probably the one I do the most. You know?
Yeah, like
which is crazy
that
to
one.
say.
I like my. Okay, first of all, my frequency is my frequency, and I don't give a shit who you are.
For sure.
If you are fucking up my frequency, I'm out. Whether it's for a hot minute to cool off or if it's for the rest of your life.
Yeah.
I'm gonna always protect my frequency. I vibrate high as hell. And that's why people come here. That's why people confide. That's why people console. That's why people let loose. That's why my frequency is high. Every time I walk by a child or an infant, they're doing one of these.
Yeah, that's crazy. You say I was doing. That's trippy because I be doing that. I be feeling like it's just because I'm a dad, but also because of the energy. You know, they can feel it.
Dude, I have people. Like when I'm at work and I'm making my rounds at work on the weekend. This shit happened today. People give me cash. Hey man, I don't know you, but for some reason I like what you're doing. You have a really dope smile. I love your energy, bro. This is for you. All right. This is not for anybody else. I want you to have this. Yeah. Old white dude gave me $5. Because he saw me working, going around smiling and interacting with people, helping everybody out. He was like, hey, man, look, this is for you, man. You're doing a good job. I love your energy. You have an aura about you here, bro. I can't tell you how many times that shit happens. And that is something that I am going to protect. Again, if I feel that you are bringing my frequency down, if you don't leave, I will.
Yeah, I used to let a lot of people bring me down. Like I've always been able to stay level, but I definitely got into pockets where it's like you don't even realize it sometimes, and it's like, damn, I let motherfuckers bring my whole frequency down.
Oh, they vampires.
Exactly.
They vampires. Exactly. They energy vampires. Now I learned how to deal with it.
Yeah.
I didn't set a boundary. I I learned how to deal with it.
You learned how to deter it.
Right.
Or find a deterrent. I don't
Right.
know. For better
And
words.
the way that I did that was just learning how to listen.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you just can't. I protect my shit so good, you just can't. And I learned how to protect it. You can't. There's nothing like you can tell me that's going to bring me down.
Yeah.
Because I've probably already been through it, or I've probably been through worse. You know what I'm saying? It's accepting, not rescuing.
100%.
You know, it was just like when cause I be listening to a lot of shit, dog. I be listening to a lot of shit, and the things that I can relate to are the things that hit me the hardest.
Mm-hmm.
And y'all know me, I'm big on the universe. The universe got my back, and I could not have seen this at a more perfect time. Things are starting to get back to how they were, and I really think that I needed to go through these last couple months because, well, number one, anything that is good can be taken away from you at any moment. And I've always been humble. I've always been thankful. But it was just allowing too many people into my energy.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? I was being too accessible. You can't let everybody in. Everybody can't go. Stop allowing people to come into your spaces. Stop, you can let them get close, but don't let them get too close. And that's what I was doing. Now, I do have a handful of people that I keep really, really, really close just because I don't really know exactly what's going on. So I do have a couple people close that I'm watching, and they're also watching out for me.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I got a couple people that are there telling me like, yo, you don't see it, but I see it, and just be careful.
Yeah.
Before, my response would be, I ain't tripping off shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I'm not worried about nothing because I know what my intentions are. I'm not worried about that fool. Hey, that fool, I don't know. You might need to watch him. He seems like he's up to some snaky shit. I don't give a fuck because I'm not going to let it happen to me, and I'm not looking for that shit. I need to stop that.
I was going to say, this scenario, not the, because obviously I'm going to keep this scenario, not no names or nothing, but I'm sure this scenario alone of recent times has let you know that, like, yourself, what did you just say? I'm losing because you just said
I just got to keep, like, I got to keep people, there's some I got to keep close, and then there's some, I just need to start listening.
No, but you said there's a statement you made that was perfect, like, it had to do with take it like, so thinking that you're not doing something, but because somebody else is watching, and then you're like, well, I'm not, because for some people it won't matter. It's like,
right.
Well, this person's doing this and
right.
this and that. So it's like, sometimes you can't just be like, well, I don't care. Because then it's like,
right.
Then the motherfuckers is like, yeah, he's like, damn,
yeah,
I ain't think it was going, So
I need to listen. I need to stop being like that. I need to start taking into consideration what people be saying. I just don't really be believing what motherfuckers be saying because people just be saying shit.
That'd be my problem too.
You know what I'm saying? And it's like, my whole thing be like, well, what the fuck does that have to do with me? And from their perspective, nigga, everything.
No, I'm a big person where, like, so many times where for me it's not a problem until it's a problem.
Facts.
And it's like,
facts.
I can't be doing that because it's like, they can be like, whatever. And then you run into the problem head first, and it's like, damn, I could have got on top of this shit.
Yeah, because then the shit just falls in your lap, and you just stuck like, what?
It's facts, bro. I've been there so many times.
Like, wait,
so many.
What? And I was to the point where it's like, you think I give a fuck about that?
Me as
But again, when it's the ones that are closest to you, you should.
100%.
You should care because you care about them.
Yep.
Stop being so damn selfish and see what the hell is going on.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? I got people that are out of state that used to stay here, and they would latch on to me like, bro, I see what you're doing. We need to do this and we need to do that. And I would have people tell me like, hey, homeboy right here, rep ain't no good. Yeah. Now, I know it don't have shit to do with you. I know he's never did anything shady to you. I know he hasn't. But I'm just telling you, this is what he's done to me, and I rock with you, so you need to watch out for him. I didn't give a fuck. Like, I hear you, but I ain't listening. That's your shit. Yeah. Me and him, we A1. He's paid me for everything that I've done with him.
Yeah.
That's some personal shit right there. But when shit went left, and I saw that it could have been me, it's like, damn, I can't really be like that no more.
Yeah, because that should get you nipped. I've been almost in the same, without breaking down the whole details of scenario, but just understanding like the scenario that you're breaking down. And like I've been in those scenarios where it's like, it does come back to back, because it's like with some people that it's like even if they haven't done it to you then or yet, it's like yet.
Right.
You know, it's like, because a lot of people need help to get out of type of things that they do.
Right.
And a lot of people aren't getting help. So it's like it's almost like it's not if, it's when.
Right.
So it's like, you know, that, and I had a problem with like listening like, nah, I'll fuck with this person because they ain't gonna do that to me. And then I had to find out the hard way where now nigga my shit's still in my shit. You know, I let niggas stay in the night or do, you know, or something like that for that nature. Just an example, not saying niggas is stealing from my shit, but I'm saying.
It's just I need to stop being so naive.
For sure.
I need to stop being so naive, and I need to stop thinking that people love me so much to the point where they won't do me like they did you. I gotta stop doing that shit.
That's my biggest problem right there.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I've had situations to where, let's say somebody had said something stupid. Somebody said some stupid shit about me, and then they had to see me. Yeah. Like, I'm coming to see you. You said what the fuck you said. So now you gotta see me, because you know I don't get down like that. I'm pulling up. I'll get a call like, hey, Lo, my bad. You know what I'm saying? I was just in my feelings. Like, I heard there was a situation. I'm going to just go ahead and take care of that for you. Nigga, no, you're not. Just because you think you finna take care of some shit for me, don't mean we good. You know what I'm saying? I'm kind of getting off track here, but yeah, they will do that type of shit.
100%.
You know what I'm saying? They will get in their feelings. They'll say some crazy shit about you, knowing that you'll slap the fire out their ass. Man. And then try to cover it up by doing favors for you that you ain't even asked for.
100%. And now, and the tricky thing about today's society is the word, there's two words, clout and content, that people use to mask doing stupid shit behind. So now it's like a motherfucker will try to do some shit to you, and you check them on it and be like, nah, hey, bro, that's just for clout and content.
Nah, fuck that.
No, exactly.
Fuck that. I don't want to hear that.
Yeah, and that's just like the whole mix-up of things. With
you mean to tell me clout and content is more important than the relationship that we got?
So for some people it is, because it's like the crack is more important to some people than anything else in the world.
Well, shit, guess what's happening to that relationship? It's getting redefined.
In fact,
it's going to get redefined.
I thought you meant the crackhead. I was like,
I'll redefine the relationship with a crackhead.
No, I'm saying what the crackhead was going to redefine.
Oh, yeah. Like, you just
redefine that rock.
You get shit. You just can't come over no more. You my boy. You just gotta sleep in the backyard. Nah, you sleep across the street, my nigga.
And I wasn't saying specifically crackhead, but I was just saying like
just example, yeah.
Yeah.
Let's see. Well, yeah. In closing, yeah, those are. It's really 2 that I'm working on, but I'm really going to start enforcing those 3. It's going to be a challenge for me because I really am a loving person.
Mm-hmm.
You know me, dog.
For sure.
Yakwa is over here. Everybody's welcome till they're not.
100%.
I need to start listening to the ones that I know got my back. You know what I'm saying? I need to start taking things into consideration.
Yep.
Now there are some of y'all I need to take it with a grain of salt.
Yeah. You need to consider the removal.
Yeah, you know what I'm
take
saying?
into
Like
consideration the removal.
I do. I'm gonna do my best to start listening to people that have my best interest. But for some of y'all, I gotta take it with a grain of salt because sometimes when you think you're looking out for me, what you're really doing is shitting on the next person.
100%, especially with emotions involved. Like another conversation we had earlier that has to do with someone that feels a certain way about someone. Now it's like, you know, they don't like that person as too much as to where they don't want to work with them or do anything with them or stuff like that. But it's like, so for me, it's like to people that anytime they tell you something about someone and it's always their feelings about the person versus like what the person's actually doing, like, because you're not getting both sides of the story, one. So it's automatically, I'm getting your energy of what you feel that this person, and you're trying to put that onto me to see that person as.
You know the crazy thing about that convo that we had? One person straight up shitted on the other person, and the other person said, look, I'm not here to shit on this person. I'm just really here to say, watch out.
Yeah.
Do what you do. Just, you know, be careful. And
tiptoeing in
yeah,
my door.
yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Down,
just be careful and look at what is going on and look at what has happened already. And I was like, for sure.
Facts.
For sure.
And that's advice that you can't, that's that kind of advice you can only take in, you know, because
Yeah,
it's like, what do you say to that? No, nigga.
Yeah, right? And
I'm ready for the fall.
I just thought it was crazy how one came off completely different than the other one.
Yeah, that's
like I'm telling you, one trashed the other one, and the other one was just like, I'm not here to do none of that. All I'm here to say is do your shit. Just again, be careful.
Be
look
aware.
at what's happening and look at what has happened. I said, for sure.
Yeah, when you say it like that too, it's like, ooh, that's even crazier.
Yeah. It's just like, you know, at the end of the day, y'all, and it's not gonna happen overnight. I'm not gonna get it perfect. I wish I would. It's just, you know what I'm saying? My biggest flaw is my heart's too big. You know what I'm saying? My new niggas out here, they've been telling me too. You know what I'm saying? A lot of niggas that I gotten real tight, real close with, they be telling me too. Like, dog, you a nice ass nigga, man. Like, I ain't gonna play with you, but you a nice ass nigga, man.
Yeah.
You know, stop being so nice, my nigga. And it's like, nigga, what? Like, who's that? We got Scotty?
And Scotty in the building.
Scotty! Scotty!
Oh, Scotty got the key.
Scotty got the key. Scotty! Scotty!
Beam me up, Scotty.
Scotty! Scotty in the building.
Yeah, I know.
Scotty!
Appreciate you.
We was talking about some real shit, man.
Yeah. You know
Just, you know, just do we dare?
Redefining relationships.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Protecting your
setting
energy.
boundaries.
You know what I'm saying? We talking
Staying
about
away from sexy red. Them demons.
we talking about all the shit that I'm not good at.
The semen
Yeah.
demons. You know?
Wait, do you want to get in on this, or do you want a mic, or what? What we doing?
Yeah.
Are you just getting a seat? Wait, you want to get in the camera? Yeah, we live right now. Oh shit, wrong button. Scotty in the building. Do you want a microphone?
You're already featured in the episode partially.
I'll give you a microphone if you want it, or you could just, you know what I'm saying, we could do it how we doing it. But
Scotty wasn't using it. He didn't know what he was walking into yet. Oh, I thought you were just saying like you're trying to eat.
I thought you was like, we cooking.
Steph Curry. My boy Scotty.
But you know,
That's
just
Scotty, ladies and gentlemen.
Scotty, baby. Not just to you know, you always it ain't shit. You know, you always welcome. If you want a mic, you're more than happy, or you're more than welcome to get a mic. But pretty much, we were just talking about with everything that I have going on, with the success that I've been having. There has been a lot of people that have been flocking to me, and everybody, they're all coming for the right reasons, but some of them are getting a little too close, and I've been a little naive about allowing them to get too close because I know what my intentions are. I don't really give a shit what anybody else's intentions are because it's not going to mess up what I got. I need to stop being like that. If other people are telling me like, hey, this is what it is and this is what it's not, I need to just listen and take that shit into consideration, especially if I say that I care about them. Mm-hmm. You know, and then like, so pretty much it was, I'll give you the 3. Number 1 was accept without rescuing. Number 2 was redefining the relationship, but not end it. And number 3 was protect your frequency, like it's sacred. So we literally just finished. Look at him, his brain is turning.
Scotty's face right now.
Wait, was that the update?
So that was the topic.
That was priceless.
That was deep. Yeah, no, at the end he said just listen things up.
Yeah, I just gotta listen, yo. I just gotta take, you know, I gotta take the people close to me. I gotta take it into consideration. But with that, I have to take that with a grain of salt because I was just telling him that, yeah, you might have my best interest at heart, but don't trash somebody else that has my best interest either, or also, you know what I'm saying? If 2 people have my best interest at heart, but one's trashing the other, it looks a certain type of way, if that makes sense.
He's partially leaving out one's trashing the other, but one's kind of like not trashing the other and saying like, hey, I'm not disliking this person or not liking that person, but you be careful with that person.
Right.
But then one person's like, hey, yo, fuck that person. I don't give a fuck what's going on. Fuck their job. I'm in that. Fuck their career. I'm not supporting that person.
Right.
And they're both like, he's like, hey.
Yeah, exactly. I'm like, yo. But
He's like, I just clocked out this motherfucker.
I
5
know.
minutes ago.
He's like, damn. Every time I walk into the Realquicctho Podcast, it be some shit.
Yeah, you always walk in on the real shit.
Oh yeah, but I've never walked in when you guys are actually filming.
Oh, that's
Oh, maybe.
No, you walked in when
have.
we're filming a few times.
You have.
You probably just didn't realize it, maybe, or something. I don't know. Oh yeah, you're right, because it's usually close to the end. That's Scotty, ladies and gentlemen. Once again.
Scotty, baby.
Once again.
So I got how many more? I think I got one more topic. I got a couple. It's the best animal actors, which is crazy. I was just
Best animal actors.
Yeah, the best animal actors, and then what happened to the blimp?
Oh, that blimp in
No, period. Blimps. What happened to them? When's the last time you saw a blimp in the sky?
Wait, what's the one that does the no, that's a with the
Hot air balloon?
Yeah, did you see the hot air balloon shit?
No, what happened with that?
You didn't see the motherfucking people, the one that caught on fire and all the people fell up that motherfucking
What?
camera and shit?
No.
Bro, that shit was like 2 weeks ago in Brazil. There's hella videos of that. They literally, it's so cold because there's videos of when they take off, like everybody recording them, and you don't buy, and then you see people hanging off when it catches on fire and just let go because
They didn't want to burn to death?
yeah, and it's like, damn. You
Damn.
see them all. And just,
R.I.P. to y'all.
yeah, RIP
Yep.
to them and the families, anybody part of that. 'Cause I think it was about 70 people.
70 people in a hot air balloon?
Yeah, man.
That's a lot. That must have been
It was-
I've been in a hot air balloon. There was 4 of us.
I would never even go in a hot air balloon. I'm too black for that. My blackness does not allow those type of activities.
Damn. But no, what happened to blimps though? Blimps just like, okay, so this is what I heard.
Places.
This is what I heard. There are 25 blimps left in the whole world.
That's believable.
But why though? Why?
Them bitches gas guzzlers. Them bitches gas guzzlers just because And social media now. Blimps used to be a big promotion. A big
Yeah,
way to promote
yeah,
things.
the Goodyear blimp.
It's
Yeah,
like shit. Now you could buy a goddamn what's the shit you could buy when you like you own it but you don't own it
like
online?
a billboard.
No, it's like more online. So you can own like a picture of something but not actually have it in the physical, but it's like worth something.
Like a star.
NFT, there you go.
Oh,
So
NFT,
It's like you
okay.
can do NFT a blimp now. So it's like, why the fuck do I need to get a real one? You know, it's like I go get an NFT blimp and promote that shit. That's like the only one you'll see. Yeah, that's the only one I ever see during like sports or Olympics or is the Goodyear ever. That's the
That
only
was, that was just some.
I don't see shit else other than that.
That was just a thought. Did y'all see the ICE agents that thought that they were gonna start deporting Haitians?
I seen the story. I really wish a nigga would.
Man, them Haitians,
'Cause I seen that was just gonna
them
be.
Haitians beat the shit out of ICE.
No, it's funny because well, it's not funny, but it's crazy because a lot of people were saying this is just now the new excuse for them to start snatching up hella black people without asking questions. And I was like, yeah, nah, we ain't going for that.
Them Haitians, nah.
I'm black and Mexican, but I'm gonna say, as black folk, we whooping feet. You try to start snatching
Dude,
us, man.
what?
We already got our ass brought somewhere. We ain't
Man,
trying to
let-
get brought somewhere the fuck else.
Man, let the repo man come into the set.
We
Let
already
the
been-
repo man come to the set trying to take one of the rides. Oh yeah, yeah.
We didn't sneak over here, motherfucker. We got brought here. I'm trying to get brought nowhere else.
All of a sudden, you want to take us back? Nah, nigga, we here now.
Yeah, fuck all that. We taking rap music. We taking LeBron back.
Oh
Okay, he ain't
shit!
staying here. If we gotta go, he coming too.
I thought that was a funny story. I
Kendrick
didn't,
too, motherfucker.
I didn't really have a deep dive on that shit. I just thought that was a funny. I thought it was funny. ICE agents getting beat up by some
hilarious.
Haitians.
No, I see the Mexican people whooping the shit out of it. They got tired. I see them whooping the shit out of some ICE agents in the
It's
video.
about time, yo.
It was like 30 deep beating the dog
It's
shit
about
out
time.
the ICE agents.
It's about time. They kidnapping niggas. That shit's
Yeah.
illegal.
Yeah, that's wild.
I don't care what. Who said the
Honestly-
authority. I don't give a shit. It's illegal.
It's crazy because the videos I see where the like husband be like right there, they be snatching off the wife and the kid. Honestly, you would have to see me die in that video.
Facts.
There's no way I'm exiting that video alive or without my wife and kid.
My daughter looks Mexican.
Which I'm probably better off to them still alive, but ain't no motherfucking way.
Man, let me get a little bit of Orange County news. Some shit's always going down in the OC. Yeah, you see it. 714, so I'm in the flow. Something's always going down back at home. Man, it was at Soak City, Buena Park. These families got into a rumble, and I thought it was like, there they go, OC's just being OC. But I found out that this little girl was in the water with her family, and like she was nearby. You know what I'm saying? She was nearby. She wasn't too far, but the parents or the family, they might would have like turned around to like adjust some shit or check on the other kids or something. The daughter starts screaming because this guy was like touching her under the water, and they beat the shit out of him. So
I think I did see a post, but go ahead. I'd seen a post, but I didn't watch it. So this is
man. It's and I'm just thinking like once I heard the story, I was like, oh yeah, no doubt. Like I'm holding your ass under the water, homie.
Yeah, I would have killed.
I'm baptizing you
that
forever.
nigga. Like, that's the one thing when it comes to kids. It's like for me, it'd be hard to watch shit happen to kids like on social media and shit like that. Whether it's war, whether it's abuse and starvation and shit. Whenever I see something happen to kids, that should be waking up a different type of anger
man,
inside me.
it's a gut thing.
That should be making me want to go hurt some shit.
Yeah,
It's like-
because
so
I
it's
had
like-
watched it. I saw the video before I got the context of it. I'm just like, oh, here they go. They squabbing. No, hey, North Orange C, knock, what up? They're getting busy. And then I heard the context and was like, oh, yeah.
That's wild.
Yeah.
It's crazy to think that motherfuckers would try it. Like
I know,
like,
dog. You got to
not that
be
you should try
sick.
it. Not that you should try it at night or when nobody's around, but just the fact that your brain would allow you to make such a wild attempt in front of that many
like
people.
something
you know?
has to be wrong with you. I know
For
there's two
sure.
sides to every story. I don't care for that other side of the story.
Yeah, for
What the
sure.
fuck
though.
are you doing?
Yeah, that's just mind blowing.
What are you doing? You're at Soak City with 1,000 people near you, and you're trying to touch this little girl in front of thousands of people. What'd you think? You was untouchable?
Yeah, so it was crazy to even think about that. When I was a kid, I want to say like probably 4 years old. My brother was probably like maybe like 5 and 3. You know, we were probably around that age, maybe a little bit older. But this is back in L.A., like Crenshaw area, and which Crenshaw is long as fuck, so that could be a lot of different parts. But I don't want to get too specific into what other side streets. But we were at a McDonald's, and me and my little brother were going into the bathroom, I believe, at one point, and my uncle, he's a blood from out there, my Uncle Bandit, and I guess he happened to be the only one kind of watching me and my brother, because we went to like go off to the bathroom. I think it was like a party or something back in the day. This is how you know it was back in the day, because this is when niggas having parties at the McDonald's, because the playground and shit was crazy. You know, that was a big thing back in the day.
Yeah.
That was like major. So we was at a party at McDonald's, you know, like it was Chuck E. Cheese. And I think me and my brother went to go use the bathroom by ourselves. Like me and my little brother, which were like 5 and 3, which is kind of crazy to think of, you know, at the time. But, you know, if you're around at these times in the 90s, exactly, that type of shit wasn't far-fetched at that time, you know. And I guess my uncle seen some dude follow me and my little brother into the bathroom. Like, he seen some dude just like, you know, like weird watching us and like follow us in there. So he was like, you know, he went off in there. And that he came in there and the dude was trying to get into the stall with just me and my brother, like trying to push the stall in and close it.
What?
Yeah, they came in there and they beat the shit out of him. I think he pretty much almost killed him. Like my uncle ended up going to jail and whatnot. He got out quick, but
I have somewhat of a similar story.
Yeah, crazy. It's crazy.
I was doing some extracurriculars for church for the church I used to go to back at home. There's 2 churches that I used to go to back at home. And if you want to know what they are, make sure you go watch Stomping Grounds, the documentary, real quick though. I was on a drill team, right? And after we was doing our thing, we you know, had like a little function, everybody's eating. And this guy, he was like, hey, you guys, you know what I'm saying? Good job today. I think I had won a game. It was me and somebody else. We had won a game, and we won. So he was like, I'm gonna take you guys to the store. I'm gonna get you guys whatever you want.
That already sound like Dahmer.
It was a trip. So like, me and that other person, we won. So he's like, and keep in mind, like my mom and my stepdaddy Bo, rest in peace, they were there. They were at church with us.
Oh, that's crazy you said church.
Mm-hmm. So he was like, hey, you guys ready? We about to go to the store. I'm about to get y'all prizes that you won. And I was like, all right, I'm gonna go tell my mom that we're gonna leave. And he was all like, I already told her, you're good. Let's go.
Damn.
And I'm a little kid. I'm probably like 7 or 8. Now, what I should have done was double check with my mom, but I didn't. I believed him. The last thing I'm thinking anything is gonna happen is at church, because when you little, that's the most sacred place, safest place that you could go.
Mm-hmm.
So is everybody else in there. 7, 8-year-old brain.
Yeah.
So I said, all right. Me and the other kid, we got in his car, and he took us to the store. I got my Dunkin' yo-yo. I'll never forget it. I got my Dunkin' yo-yo, and the other kid got whatever the other kid got. And he took us back, and we continued the night. I can't remember exactly who it was that told me. They said, hey, you remember so-and-so? I was like, yeah, I remember him. Like, that's the dude who bought me the yo-yo. You know what I'm saying? Like, he's cool. And they were like, nah, he ain't cool, because he went to jail for child molestation.
Damn.
And I was like, I turned cold, like, what?
He was trying to get you, boy. He was the next victim on his list.
Like, honestly, I think if it wasn't for that other kid being there, or if it wasn't for me being there, it could have been either one of us.
What he was doing, he was probably planting the seed, like seeing, okay, they came with me this time. Next time, he was gonna get you. He was,
dude.
Hey, you remember that yo-yo? Come here.
I was stuck when I heard it.
Yeah, that's
Like,
wild,
I think
bro.
I know who told me, but I'm not about to say who it was,
Yeah.
because if I'm wrong, that's a crazy thing to put on somebody.
Yeah.
But when they told me that, I was like, are you kidding me?
No, that's crazy.
Like, how many times have you been close to situations like that and not even know it?
Yeah, that's the world. That's the world we live in, unfortunately. Yeah. Well, now it's like social media. It's everywhere. So every other day, it's a teacher going to jail for having sex with students, whether male or female. It'd be all a priest, all the same thing. That's like you said. It's funny when you said it with your 7-year-old brain.
Dude,
You used to think church was where it was safe.
Yeah.
Now sometimes that's some of the most dangerous places for a kid. Is that church?
Crazy,
You know, so it's
man.
like-
It was, yeah, dog. Like, whew, it was crazy, man. It was crazy. Now, I'm not blaming the church, but I am gonna blame that individual. That individual, wherever you are, go get your help. And
Surely.
shoot, I'm glad that situation went the way it went, because it could have went somewhere else. I could have been one of those kids.
Yeah.
Thankfully, I'm not. You know what I'm saying? But fuck, yo. Like, imagine that. Like, you think this dude is cool as hell. You know what I'm saying? Like, hell yeah, he's in jail for child molestation. Like, what the fuck?
You know, it's wild. It's even to the people that don't escape. You know, that's a wild thing. It's a wild thing to experience or have to have gone through for someone. So I am definitely glad that it did not happen to me. And you know, blessings and condolences and prayers to the ones that unfortunately it did happen to.
Yeah, facts. I don't want to end like this. I gotta find another way to end.
Yeah, for sure.
'Cause that's
For sure.
that's the last thing they're gonna hear. Like, damn, you could have been one of them. Like, nah, fool.
Yeah, no, I came in. I was like, whoa, it got really serious. Yeah, you did really come close. You got really lucky.
I got. I mean, hey, God.
I've seen you.
God.
I really got you.
I seen you run. They would have got you, boy. They would have got you. Hey, you want another yo-yo?
Ricky!
You want another yo-yo? Hey, you know what? I still got my yo-yo. Hey, not the Duncan
He
one.
would have hit him with the slide door maneuver, like
Man.
like he'd have been watching Julius with the door ready, like.
Hey, I got that Yo Mega. I still got my Yo Mega.
That's why.
I still got my Yo Mega yo-yo.
His whole approach, when you said it just reminded me of Dahmer so much. It's like just the way you said it, just like thinking about him outside that store, like, hey, y'all want a beer? You want to come back and drink? I got some alcohol back in my crib still. If y'all want to drink some more and shit, it's like.
Oh, that shit's crazy, dog, for a damn yo-yo.
But the funniest thing, that's not, none of the Dahmer shit is funny. But this was some old shit I seen. It was a reenactment that I always thought was the funniest shit. The nigga, he was doing like a Dahmer reenactment. And so there's these black dudes standing outside. It's like a black, a Puerto Rican, and Mexican dude like standing outside a damn liquor store. And it's a Puerto Rican dude, but with a Dahmer wig on. So which makes it even funnier. But he has the whole outfit, like the glasses, the whole setup from. You've seen the documentary or like the more recent like movies of his about him? No. Okay, so have you seen the ones that
I
came
stay
out?
away from that shit.
It's like a couple years ago they came out, but
yeah, it was everywhere.
there was a big Netflix one that had that like big actor kind of clip. So there was this scene where he's at the liquor store. It's the outfit from that scene. If you've seen it, but trying to give you like the picture of that. So either way, it really don't matter. But so he pulls up to the liquor store. This is the reenactment. This is the parody, and he's pulling up to the black dude and the Mexican dude there. Because in the real thing, it's like 3 young kids or whatever, and that's who he asked if they want alcohol. But he's like, he walks up and he whispers, he's like, hey, we got the new 2K16. He's like, the newest 2K that's coming out. He's like, you want to come back to my crib and play? And the other fools is like, I don't know about you guys, but this one said he has to do 2K.
Dude, I like the girl, right? I like, there's this girl on TikTok. She be doing the Derek and Derek voiceover shit. All right, Derek, what are you gonna do if a stranger comes in? What are you gonna do if a stranger asks you to help look for his dog? I'm gonna find the dog. That's what I'm gonna do. Derek, no, sorry, I'm not getting in. I'm not gonna get. Okay, so what if he says, "Oh, I have candy"? I'm gonna ask him what kind of candy does he have. I want some fucking candy. Derek, no, you're not getting in the van. I'm not getting in the van. I'm not getting in the van.
That's funny. I've seen some shit like that, but not that.
Them shits be fucking funny as hell, dog.
Yeah, no, that'd be
All right, so, all right, I just got it. This, I love this shit. You guys, hey, Yaquiz over here. I be going off the rails. I just thought of some shit. And I encourage this. If you don't do this and you are in a relationship, I encourage you to do this with your significant other. All right, specifically the guys. This goes to all the guys. No matter how stupid or how dramatic or toxic or how much bullshit that your lady watches on TV, the type of shows that she watch, just watch and enjoy them with her. Just fucking do it. Yeah, it's stupid. Yeah, it's dumb. Yeah, it's toxic. Yeah, she might try to implicate some of what she sees into your relationship just so she can fit in with the stupid ass show. Just fucking watch the show with her. I got suckered into watching Love Island. Is anybody watching that shit?
You got with the Love Island too?
Man,
I didn't get got with it, but I see a bunch of people getting got like you in your scenario.
So she got suckered into it, and I'm trying to get a lot closer to her. I'm gonna make, because we've been at it for going on 7 years, and I'm, along with setting boundaries, I'm just trying to start fresh and do things with her, even though there's a lot of shit that not a lot of shit. It's just there's some shit that she enjoys that I don't enjoy because it's fucking toxic and it's just female shit.
Yeah,
like reality TV. I can't stand that shit. I believe you become what you watch. I'm not gonna allow us to become that. But she likes watching a lot of toxic shit. So there's that. But she got suckered into Love Island, which means I'm going to enjoy Love Island with her. I'm gonna put my best foot forward, and I'm gonna learn the names and learn the characters. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it for her. You know what I'm saying? So yes, I am watching Love Island, and it is just
Yeah, no, I've always been like that. I've always been a person that, even when I tell like any girl I've talked to her, like, no, I don't really care for that. And then like, I might be doing my own shit, like maybe I'll be rolling a blunt or something, and like they'll put it on, like, and I'll just start watching it but me, I'll be hearing shit sassy, and I'll be like, what that bitch just say? Nah. So I was listening. I was over here listening. That bitch lying.
That's what I'll be on. I'll be like, this sensitive ass. If you don't get the fuck out of here and let her know what it is, it's like, see, I couldn't be on no show like that.
No, that's me neither, because I just be talking shit. I'd be too real.
But
they don't want real niggas. It's all scripted. So
it better be, because some of this shit is disgusting. I'm watching the girls act like dudes. I'm watching the dudes act like girls. The dudes is over here crying over the girls, and the girls is over here like, it's just fucking crazy. But I mean, like, when it comes to some of the games and some of the concepts, it is kind of dope. I like it. It's pretty cool. But miss me with all the extra shit. Miss me with the soft crying, and miss me with that shit. I'm straight on all that shit. 100%. Now, again, I'm watching it because she likes it.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? If she likes it, I'm going to enjoy it with her, and we going to binge it. She's probably, oh, no, she ain't watching it right now. But when it's on, I'm watching, I'm attentive, I'm paying attention. I'm watching. Yeah. I'm actively watching with her.
Yes, sir.
Now, am I gonna talk my shit? Yeah, I'm gonna talk my shit. Should Bella still be on the show? Hell yeah, Bella should have still been on the show. Is Nick a dumbass? Hell yeah, Nick a dumbass. Is fucking what's his name? Jeremiah a soft ass nigga? Yeah, Jeremiah is a soft ass nigga. You know what I'm saying? Some might kill me for this, but I think Bella was the baddest one on there. Others would say, Huda's the baddest one on there. Fucking Shelly fine.
I gotta see the characters.
Shelly's fine to me. But no, I'm actively watching, you know what I'm saying? Do that with your lady, man. Whatever your lady likes, come on, guys. If you love her and you care about her, take some interest into some of the stupid ass shit that she like.
Happy
You know what I'm
wife,
saying?
happy life. You already know. That's what they say. Happier.
But I need to be
Slappier.
happy too. Damn it. So if I fucking want to watch Harry Potter, you better watch that shit with me. I'm watching this stupid ass shit with you. Now you gotta watch my stupid ass shit.
That's my shit. I fuck with Harry Potter.
You know what I'm saying? But I think we can end right there.
Sure.
Next week, because I was debating if I was gonna do it this week, but next week I am doing you're gonna be here next week?
Yeah, I'll be here.
So next week we're doing another one. You know what I'm saying? We doing another 714 and we doing another 805. You know what I'm saying? The next two artists that I got going up with each other, not against, because this is not a versus. This is strictly for link and build purposes. I want to see two of my homes come together. I want to see this shit get bigger. Yeah, like what I just said. The next two, I got my nigga C Sharp out of Orange County, testing to be specific. You know what I'm saying? Going up with one of my favorites out here in the 805, Big Time Bake. You know what I'm saying? So
Shout out,
5 tracks each.
and C Sharp.
Yep. 5 tracks each. You know what I'm saying? 5 tracks from C Sharp out of Testing, 714 Tom in the 4, and 5 tracks out of Big Time Bake. You know what I'm saying? Out of the 5. So make sure y'all tap into that. It's going to be a very fun episode. It's all good music. And I do want to hear some feedback. I don't want to hear no negative shit because that's not what this is. I just want to hear who you think should go up against who. And in order for you to do that, 714, I need you to listen to some of the artists in the 805. 805, I need you to listen to some of the artists in the 714. I know y'all want to be a part of this shit. Everybody wants to be heard. Everybody wants their music played. And what other way than to do that than to come to me and say, yo, I listened to some of your people back from where you from. This is who I think I would sound good with. So that's the ultimate goal here. Everybody gets more listens. Everybody gets more plays. Everybody gets more attention. So the first one, I did Nevermind and Verbal Threat. I got a lot of dope feedback from that. And everybody heard why I put them with each other. And then I also did Cadillac Kaz and Mark 40. People got it. They understood the assignment. It was 6 artists in total, all good music. All good music. So again, next week is going to be C Sharp out of Testing, and then it's going to be Big Time Bake out of the 805. If y'all want to see them here on the Realquicctho Podcast, just tell them. Leave a comment. Let them know. Give them a follow.
Tag them on the post when you see it too. When you see us share the post,
Facts.
tag them people in there so they understand, you know, what time it is.
Hell yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like for all my people back at home, if y'all trying to go up with Swanko, listen to his music. Swanko, if there's somebody that you know that you feel is in your weight class, let me know.
I'm gonna have to go with Dubs.
Hey, you know what? You know what?
I like that last song you was
You
playing.
know
a bit.
what? That's crazy that you say that because I was on the phone with my cousin on Saturday.
Mm-hmm.
It was either Friday or Saturday, and we was on the phone for like an hour and a half, and he was checking your shit out.
Oh, that's real.
You know what I'm saying?
I appreciate you, bro. Yeah, we started following each other recently.
Yeah, I was telling him about you and King, about how we got some music out of that.
Yeah.
So he went to check out King, and then he went to check out you. So I'll probably clip this up so he could see it, and then I'm gonna see what he say. But I mean, shit.
Yeah, I like that. Hey, that last song was fire.
Yeah, we gonna outro
we
to that.
Definitely feel me, get some shit going for sure.
We gonna outro to that.
Yeah.
Run it back. Yeah.
That's that shit I be smoking, driving fast on the freeway.
And he got a bunch of these. This track is called Up Next.
One shout out before I
handle
my
that.
brother Mallball. I meant to shout him out on that last episode when I did all Alpha. So Mallball, my nigga, hustler, entrepreneur, nigga that get to that bag money. That's my nigga. Hey, shout out to you, bro. Hey, we gonna get to it. I told you. I forgot. I left him out on the last one. I got you on this one.
Big facts. All right, y'all. that shit ain't too loud. Oh, that was too low. Damn, son. But Yak Quiz over here, man. This has been another beautiful addition to the Realquicctho Podcast. Thank you to everybody that has subscribed. My subs have been going up and up. Every day I look, I'm getting more. I've been on like a week and a half long stretch of just getting more subs, and I like it.
Sub to your boy too. I'm gonna start posting.
Oh yeah, the Swanko show.
I'm gonna start getting on it. I'm gonna start clipping everything. I be saying, but I got kids. But we don't. Hey, fuck the kids talk about. I'm gonna get through it. You feel me?
Let me see. Turn that up, dog. Hold on. Turn that up. There you go. This has been another beautiful edition of the Realquicctho Podcast, man. Yak Quiz over here. Ain't no sunsets over here, dog. We always shine. Swanko, hey, damn, I'm over here jumping the gun. Swanko, tell them where they can find you.
Swanko77 Instagram, The Swanko Show on YouTube. Just put in SWACANCO anywhere, but Google shit algorithm me right up to where I need to be. You feel me?
Big facts, man. Big shout out to Scotty. Scotty in the building.
Scotty beat me up, Scotty.
Scotty. But yeah, man, Yak, I'm gonna do it again. Yak is over here, man. You know how I get down. We always shining those sunsets over here, and you can't fall if you don't trip. Peace.